Hello everyone, now I'm filming this video the day after I filmed a video where I did a quiz to see how British I am, but by the time you see this video it would have been 2 weeks prior, because obviously I don't want to film 2 videos doing quizzes in 2 weeks because of variety and everything. Now, I was going to use BuzzFeed to do this quiz, but I was in college. When I was in college a few weeks ago, I came across one called Zimbio. I'm not really very familiar, but this has just popped up. It's a quiz to see what decade I belong in. Now, I personally think I belong in the 60s, but you know, let's find out. Okay, so what type of music do you like best? Classic rock, jazz and blues, hip hop, pop, grunge rock. I pretty much like everything. Not very keen on rock, not very keen on grunge rock. I love jazz, personally. That's going to put me right in the 20s. Do you prefer to show some skin or cover up? A little modesty never hurt anyone. The more skin the better. That depends. What's the occasion? That depends. What skin are we talking? That depends. What's the occasion? What do you do on a rainy day activity? Playing video games, listening to music, surfing the web, reading a book, or doing a project? Probably surfing the web or playing video games. Most commonly it's probably play video games. Complete this sentence. In my day, people knew the value of manners. People knew how to have good, clean fun. People knew how to party. People were more socially conscious. People had better taste in music. Personally, I think today's music isn't that brilliant. Like, the music that was made 30 years ago is way better than the music that's made today. So, people have better taste in music. How politically active are you? I leave the politics to the politicians. I feel passion. If I feel passionately, I make my voice heard. Protesting, I like to laugh and speculate politics. I enjoy a good internet comment war over politics. I vote sometimes. I leave the politics to the politicians. Choose a bumper sticker. I would never put a bumper sticker on my car. Make love, not war. Christian, we can do it. I have no idea what that is, but it looks like someone's sketching dogs with Mickey Mouse's. Save ferries. We can do it. Skip. What? That was an advert, by the way, that I skipped. It wasn't a question. How do you like to keep in touch with your friend? Nothing beats a good old-fashioned letter, with a phone call, with a text and a chat online, through social media. Personally, I prefer a phone call. This is going to put me straight. I'm not going to be in 2000. Choose an icon sex symbol. Probably Marilyn Monroe for that one. Actually, this might have something to do with the fact that I have no idea who some of these sex symbols are. Marilyn Monroe is the only one I recognise, so everyone's got a voice. What's yours? Cigarettes, alcohol, pot, harder drugs than pot, TV, Facebook stalking. Don't smoke. I'm not dependent on alcohol. I don't take pot. I don't take drugs. I love watching TV, and I do sometimes stalk people on Facebook. TV. Well, this probably hasn't put me in the speakeasy era, considering I haven't got a voice on alcohol. If you could bring back any fashion trend, what would it be? Go-go boots, shoulder pads, Doc Martens, tie-dye, capri pants, classy gloves. What's the bottom one? Every fashion trend gets brought back eventually. I'd say classic gloves. Oh, okay. I belong in the 1980s. Your sense of style is loud and proud. You're all about big shoulder pads and even bigger hair. And you love to take things to the extreme. You're also obsessed with the music, video games and pop culture, which is why you'd fit perfectly in the decade that launched MTV and Nintendo. I do love Nintendo, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that kind of proved me wrong, didn't it? I was thinking I'd end up in the 20s, 30s or 40s. Anything before the 70s, to be honest. From 1900 to 1960. Because I love the cars, I love the music, all of that stuff. I never in my life thought a quiz would say that I belong in the 1980s. Wow. Right. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you're new around here, please subscribe so you know when I upload a new video. And leave me comments down below about what quizzes you want me to do next. I'm more than happy to take on any suggestions, and I will see you next week for a new video.